Hiya, so in this video I'm going to show you how to make a really easy colouring page. You don't need to be able to be good at drawing or anything, it's just really simple, but you can make really intricate designs and you can basically do it in start off with paint. So just use the shape tool and just basically, as long as you're using black it's fine, with a white background. Just use any of the shapes, mix and match. It's kind of best if you use different thickness of lines as well, just to create a little bit of variation in your patterns. You want to make sure a few of the lines are overlapping. The more overlap lines you've got, the more intricate the design will be, so you don't want them everywhere. You want maybe a mixture of sections where there's more lines and then sections where there's like slightly less. Or you could just literally just draw a picture rather than just using shapes, but if you can't draw anything, the shapes thing is just a really simple way of doing it. So I tend to draw pictures rather than using the shapes section, but it works exactly the same. So next you're going to upload it to a Repper, and this is what creates the colouring page. So you've got your picture that you've done, and then you're just moving this little triangle and it creates loads of different patterns. Once you find a section you like, you can export it to save it, and that's your colouring page done. But there's so many different things you can do with it on here, that you can literally make hundreds of pages with just your one drawing that you do. There's even a bit where you can see it on a 3D cushion, which is a bit random, but I suppose it's good if you can use those designs on a product. But there's loads of different tiling options, so once you've done a few pages in one tiling style, you can change it to another and then get another whole load of sets of colouring pages, again from the same picture. The seamed tiling is not good for colouring, like these ones. They make a funky pattern, but it's not good for colouring. So you want the seamless ones that'll work. So you can just go through, and like I say, all these what I've just gone through, the triangle hasn't moved on my original page, so all these different ones are from the exact same section. So you can move it around. You can make that triangle bigger as well, depending on the tiles. It's a different shape, it's not triangle, but there's other settings in there as well with settings. There's a metamorphosis section as well, where you can actually have the pattern change from one side of the page to the other. It actually changes pattern as it goes through the page, which is kind of funky, but some of the patterns aren't too great on that bit. Yeah, so keep moving it around. Once you find a bit that you actually like, let's say, you can just export it, which is really easy to do. It's a couple of steps and it's down on your computer. You can also zoom it in and out, because if you have a section that you like but maybe it's too detailed, you can zoom in to make the details a bit bigger, or if you want the design slightly simpler, or again if it's a design you like but it's not detailed enough, you can zoom out. So I like this flower bit, it's quite nice. So once you do that, you can just export it, and you can just do it as it is now, or you can change the size to whatever size you want and then just export it, and then it's ready to print as is, or you can do an extra step which I'm about to show you. So you could then upload it into Canva, which is free. The thing I was using just a minute ago, you can get 14 days free, but then you have to pay. And Canva's really good because you can set up a page and it will automatically have like a border space. It will tell you like where the border is, so you can leave a nice gap around it, which I like for a colouring page. You can take it all the way to the edge, doesn't matter, but I like to have a border. Then it also allows you to put a black line around it as well, make the thickness however you like, and then that's your page done. and you're free to again download it and just print it out, and you've got your colouring page. You can also make colouring books with this site, and I came up with like quite a few designs for this. Also did slightly less simple. I've done a few layers to create some YouTube play button ones like this, which are available to free download on my Ko-fi page. I don't even know how you say it, Ko-fi, coffee. Anyway, I'll put a link in the description. And you can also go further than that as well and play around with different styles overlapping. And if you want to see another video with that kind of thing, I will happily do it if that's something you're interested in. But until then, hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching. Bye.